Michael, you guys are 2-0. However, the offense, it struggled a little bit to move the ball consistently, but you're getting more and more comfortable in the offense as you get more starts under your belt. What have you kind of noticed, in your two games? Like, is there anywhere you think you guys like drastically need to improve? And then, like, what do you think you guys do well?
I think, we just got to improve on just playing together and, minimizing the little mistakes, including myself. I play a main part in everything, so just me, minimizing the small mistakes, that's going to make us all better. So.
It's your first start on the road here at LSU, and Monday, Coach Frank said, this is the best defense we've played all year. How are you guys going into this week preparing for an atmosphere like that against a team like that?
Of course, we all know they got a pretty good defense, but, we focus on ourselves right now, getting ourselves better throughout this week, and, just trying to fix all the things that need to be fixed from last week, from the week before that, so we can go out and play our best football on Saturday.
Is there anything in particular you guys are doing different, like as far as preparing for this particular pass rush, like maybe like ball out of your hands quicker or anything like that?
No, we just focus on, at every position, we just focusing on our techniques, our assignment, our alignment, and, it shouldn't really matter who's on the other side of the ball.
There were some moments on Saturday when you and Trey Dez kind of hooked up during some critical moments. Just how much of an asset is it having him out there with his big frame?
He's just somebody it's hard to miss on the field. So, I can put the ball wherever, and I believe in my heart that he's going to make the play.
Going to Oklahoma, what's going to be the biggest challenge? Going up against this defense on the road.
Our biggest challenge is going to be ourselves. I feel like if we go out and execute the way we're supposed to, execute all the stuff that we running in practice all week, it shouldn't be a big problem for us.
Do you see this as a big opportunity to play spoiler? Oklahoma, they're ranked top 10, trying to get to the playoff. How good would it feel to, go on the road and kind of take somebody else's season away from them?
Yeah, it'll be good, to go on the road and get a win in general. No matter what they got going on their side, we focus on ourselves right now. So our main thing is going out there and getting a win this weekend.
One more thing, just how much of a difficult test has it been, I guess, for the offense as a whole when they'll be been having so many injuries and different guys on the offensive line?
It's just about next man up, and, we believe in every guy who's going to step on the field. So, if everybody, it's hard having those guys out, but, we just got to play with a next man up mentality.
With all the injuries on offense, you want to score, obviously, but is it kind of nice having a defense as good as this on the other side to be like, oh, we can kind of take a breath, because, we'll kind of pick each other up when we need to?
Yeah, of course it's great to have such a great defense on the other side of the ball, but, we just got to play better as an offense. I got to play better as a quarterback, so that we can play complementary football, and we shouldn't have to depend on our defense. We should, be hitting on all three cylinders.
After your first two starts, I know y'all are in the film room and all that after games. What's maybe the two biggest things you're like, or just the biggest thing where you're like, I need to work on that?
I wouldn't really say nothing specific, honestly. I'd just say I just need to work on being a leader and, just taking command of the offense, and doing my job. If I do my job, then, it's going to make all 11 or all 10 around me better. So